There you both are working in a formal garden, which eventually becomes a UNESCO site. What an honour. You know, there aren't many places in the world that become a UNESCO site. So there you are, both of you working in these highly formalised gardens. Now, Wendy, where does that idea come from?
Well, the germ of the idea was definitely generated in Haifa.
Yeah.
In as much as it occurred to me, and I mentioned it to a friend, I might have also mentioned it to Tone, that it would be great when we left Haifa if we were able to develop a garden. And so this had stuck in my mind for numerous reasons. One was that my own background was arts and design, and so if ever we left, it occurred to me I'd like to go back into the arts in a completely new area, preferably sculpting, but not in the conventional sense. So those kind of ideas were seeded while I was actually in Haifa. When we had left and we had sold a property in Auckland and were driving looking for other properties, I happened to say to Tone, wouldn't it be great if we could actually consider doing a garden? And Tone said, well, why don't we? We now are in a position where that might be a possibility, so let's look for a property with that in mind. And so it was kind of interesting because suddenly this germ was taking on a whole life of its own, and in fact it became the driving force for actually looking at properties from that point on.